After round one of games in the ongoing Afcon in Morocco 2025, the teams, the players, have been given a day off to mark their celebration of Christmas. For those that actually feel it's a celebration day, and so CAF have not actually left the players out of this. As some of the players that celebrate Christmas will definitely have fun today, but having in mind their games continue tomorrow. And after Christmas, the biggest celebration in the continent of Africa, talking about the African Cup of Nations, still ongoing, and lots of action will return tomorrow. In this video, I will bring you up to speed as the team currently are standing in their various groups, and also we'll take a look at the top scorer in the competition so far. So let's take a look at the group standing after just round one of the games in the ongoing African Cup of Nations. In Group A, if you take a look at the standing, Morocco tops the group with 3 points, having won their group opener against Comoros by 2-0, while Mali are placed second place after a 1-1 draw with Zambia. Zambia actually left it late in that game against Mali to actually secure a draw in that particular encounter. So in Group A, Morocco sit top and Mali actually sit second. In Group B, South Africa sit top of the group with 3 points, also followed by the Pharaohs of Egypt with 3 points. Zimbabwe and Angola actually lost as South Africa defeated Angola in their group opener by 2-1, as Egypt fights back from a goal down to defeat Zimbabwe by 2-1. And the last gap goal was scored by none other than the Egyptian king, talking about Mo Salah. And that actually gave the Pharaohs of Egypt a win in their group opener. So going forward, the next game in the second round will see South Africa take on Egypt, while Zimbabwe and Angola will actually square up. The match between Bafana of South Africa and the Pharaohs of Egypt will definitely be a tough one. Last 3 meetings between both teams in the past have actually seen South Africa defeated the Pharaohs of Egypt in all 3 games, though 2 of those games are international friendlies, while 1 was just African Cup of Nations qualification in 2019, where South Africa defeated Egypt by a lone goal. So going into this particular clash between South Africa and Egypt, believe me, is definitely going to be a tough one, as both teams coming into this tournament, if we take a look at their national team, is built based on home-based player. I mean, the South African national team, I've said it in my previous video, the South African national team is built with almost 80% of home-based players playing their football in Mamelodi Sundown and also in Orlando Pirates. So, and the same thing you can say of the Pharaohs of Egypt. If we take a look at the starting 11 that actually played against Zimbabwe, talking about the Pharaohs of Egypt, almost 80% of the team as well are home-based. They ply their trade in Al Ahly and Zamalek. Only Mohamed Salah and Omar Mamoch, that plays for Liverpool and Manchester City respectively, are the foreign-based player, and also one of their midfielder that plays in Wakra. Probably that should be in Saudi Arabia. Those are the 3 foreign-based players in the Egyptian national team. So it's going to be a pure match of African football between South Africa and Egypt. So in Group B, South Africa and Egypt sit top of the group with 3 points. In Group C, Tunisia topped the group after defeating Uganda by 3-1, scoring 3 goals and conceding 1 with goal difference of +2, while the Super Eagles of Nigeria are second in Group C after defeating Tanzania by 2-1 with goal difference of +1. So the next match, the round 2, will see Tunisia square up with the Super Eagles of Nigeria, while Tanzania and Uganda will go head-to-head in that particular encounter when the game resumes from tomorrow. In Group D, Senegal sit top of the group with 3 goals and 3 points after defeating Botswana by 3-0 in their group opener. Democratic Republic of Congo defeated Benin Republic by a lone goal. So in the next encounter, Senegal and DR Congo will square up in round 2, while Benin Republic and Botswana will go head-to-head. And definitely, round 2 will definitely produce lots of cracker in the ongoing African Cup of Nations. So, Senegal versus Democratic Republic of Congo. In Group E, Algeria sit top of the group after defeating South Sudan by 3-0, and Burkina Faso as second in Group E after coming from behind to defeat Equatorial Guinea by 2-1. In fact, that particular game between Burkina Faso and Equatorial Guinea, I term it 8 minutes of madness because it was after regulation time of 90 minutes. 8 minutes added time in that particular encounter was when Burkina Babes actually leveled up against 10 men Equatorial Guinea and went on to get the winning goals that actually secured them all 3 points in Group E. So in Group E, Algeria currently sits top, 3 goals, 3 points, while Burkina Faso are second with 3 points and 1 goal and plus 1 goal difference. In Group F, Cameroon sit top of the group after defeating Gabon in their group opener by 1-0, and Cote d'Ivoire also sits second after defeating Mozambique by a lone goal as well. The second round of game will see Cameroon square up with Cote d'Ivoire and Gabon will take on Mozambique. So it's definitely going to be a cracker in second round of games. It's definitely going to be top of the table clashes from Group A to Group F. If you take a look at the standing, Morocco will take on Mali, that is top of the table clash, first versus second. In Group B, South Africa will take on Egypt, first versus second. In Group C, the same thing. Tunisia will square up with the Super Eagles of Nigeria. In Group D, Senegal will square up with Democratic Republic of Congo. In Group E, Algeria will take on Burkina Faso, another top of the table clash. And in Group F, Cameroon will square up with Cote d'Ivoire. It's definitely going to be a tough one, as there have not been any dull moment in the ongoing African Cup of Nations. We have actually seen lots of dramas and action, and so far it has been an interesting African Cup of Nations in Morocco. So the top 2 of each group have actually been seen, and the best third place so far, even though in no particular order, because we can actually ascertain which is the best so far. But currently, the best third place so far are Zambia, Benin, Equatorial Guinea, and Gabon. So from the group phase, 2 will qualify from each group, and for the 6th group, a total of 12 teams will definitely qualify. And the best third place, the 4 best third place in each of the group will join the 12 teams that have qualified, making it 16 teams, and that will actually went on to set up the round of 16 clash. So currently, so far in the competition, it has definitely been a tight one from some of the encounter, but so far we have seen goals from a couple of players. So currently, for the Golden Boot Award, currently Nicolas Jackson of Senegal actually got 2 goals. He's got 2 goals in that encounter against Botswana. Elias Ashri of Tunisia also had 2 goals, and Riyad Mahrez of Algeria also had 2 goals so far. So those are the top 3 for the Golden Boot so far after round 1 of matches. And top on the assist chart is Alex Iwobi, the Super Eagles of Nigeria midfielder. So having seen round 1 of games gone down in the African Cup of Nations, which team do you think is more promising? Or which team are you tipping for the title? Because we have seen the best games so far in after round 1 of games, and more to follow in round 2. And some teams have definitely shown some glimpse of what they actually came into the competition for. Some teams have actually made a huge statement with their performance and the result we have seen so far. And in my opinion, one of those teams that have actually sent a huge message is the Senegalese national team, talking about the Teranga Lions of Senegal that actually sweep aside the Botswana team by 3-0. And also, if we take a look at the Algerian national team, the way they played against South Sudan, even though South Sudan were down to 10 men in that particular encounter, Algeria defeated South Sudan with the inspiration of Riyad Mahrez by 3-0. In my opinion, Algeria is one team to actually watch out for. While the top team, the potential title contender for the Afcon 2025 ongoing, in my opinion, the host nation Morocco is not to be written off. The Senegalese national team and the Egyptian national team and South Africa. Take nothing away from these 4 teams. Even though I'm a Nigerian, as a proud supporter of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, I wouldn't write that off, but I'm yet to convince with the performance of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. But the second round of match will definitely see if the Super Eagles of Nigeria will up their game and give us that belief that they are in for the trophy in Morocco 2025. So, which team have impressed you the most? Drop your thoughts down below. Thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.